Pass the mic to a killer, he get the slaying. I'm Kakarot, all of my bros is Super Saiyan. We stacking blocks, protect the basket, you in the playing. We at the Mecca, hit the game-winning shot like I'm Jalen. Manifesting energies, praying for my enemies. Taking vacays in the keys, working on our synergy. Changing up my wardrobe, never my identity. Smoke until I got a...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gardenist Podcast. I'm your host, Apollo Reed. I'm here with the Cuzzo Tune, which his camera's off right now. He'll be right back. And I'm here with the regular Joe. What's going on, bro? How you been?
I'm good, man. Good to be back.
Good to be back.
Been a minute.
Been a minute, man. What's this been, like a couple months? Is it? You know what I'm saying?
Too long, man. Too long.
Whoa. Oh,
I don't know what Tune doing.
No, I had audio coming from somewhere else, and I just realized where it was coming from. There we go. All right. So, man, didn't get to talk to you about the beginning of the season. You know what I mean? Before the training camp and everything like that. Shout out to the chat. But before we get started on anything, and we say any dues or anything to anybody in the chat, I just want to thank everybody for 500 YouTube subscribers. Thank y'all for everything. It's been a long road. But you know, we're finally getting things together, man. But thank y'all for being there, and continue to send it to some people who like and subscribe and hit that bell so they're notified when we go live, man. But thank y'all for the 500, and we looking for 500 more to go. 500 more. So to the chat. What's going on, RBL? We got RBL in here. What's going on, my guy?
We
got
what's good?
What's going on? What's going on, Carbon? What's going on? How you feeling, my guy? Always. He said I was subscriber number 10. You probably were. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was here pretty damn early, bro. Pretty damn early. So we got a couple games under our belt so far. We played the Sixers twice. We played them in Abu Dhabi. And we beat the Timberwolves this Thursday at home. And that was a good thing to see. Of course, a season after the trade, of course, you would like to see that you can get some continue the good vibes, and keep things going, especially first game at the Garden. But anything you guys want to talk about specifically regarding how can I say? I guess Mike Brown's I would say rotation or anything like that. Joe, you see anything with Mike Brown's rotation that you were happy about or upset about or neutral?
No, I mean it's preseason, so the rotations are gonna be whatever they are.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more curious of what we're looking at when the season starts. But I mean, we got guys like DOR getting minutes. Like,
right.
These guys aren't going to touch the court. So I'm more curious about what those minutes are going to look like, how he going to dole out 240 minutes to however many players, 9, 10 players.
Mm-hmm. I guess my side is I'm less, like you said, I'm less caring about the minutes this preseason. What I'm looking at is the rotation mainly, and who he's playing guys with and who he's getting guys comfortable with. And, what lineups look great together, and what lineups you'll have to worry about. But, Toon, how about you? Anything in terms of minutes or rotation that you're feeling or not feeling?
As of now, no. Like Joe said, it's just preseason. So it's kind of like just analyzing everything, seeing what fits, like you also said. Just my main concern is knowing how to match up with the opposing teams and flowing with the rhythm of the game, knowing who to put where, who not to put in, things that matter for us. So that's just this is my mindset right now, just taking it one game at a time.
All right, so before we go forward, that's one. That's your first.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
We got a 5. Limit of 5, guys. We're gonna start the limit at 5. We'll see if we can bring it down a little bit. But we're gonna keep them to 5. You got 5. Don't. These are not fouls. You know what I mean? Don't go out there whacking people. I gotta pause that one. I got it. You don't got to use yours on that one. That was mine. That was mine.
All right.
You got it.
All right.
So yeah, man. Same here, man. It's to me. I like seeing. Of course, there's a lot of rotation differences in preseason. Of course, so I'm not looking to see in the preseason what the rotation is going to be. As the season comes along, but there were certain guys that I liked to see running together. Like I like to see the rotation with for some who was it? Was it Yabusele and Mitch that ran out there for a little while? I do know that no. It was Huck Porty and Cat. Huck Porty and Cat. I like seeing Huck. What I saw from Huck Porty is action, setting screens, grabbing rebounds, and things like that. He didn't play a lot of those minutes with him, but he did get a lot of minutes with a lot of guys that we haven't got to see him play with because last year he ended with the knee injury, the meniscus injury. So there was a lot from Huck Porty we didn't get to see, but I loved seeing his action and him being able to play. I feel as though from what I saw through in the preseason, the first 3 games at least, that like I mentioned in the last week, I do feel that Mike Brown might just be starting Mitch and Cat next to each other. So you're gonna see a lot of those backup minutes with Huck. That's if he decides to play a traditional 5. If he doesn't play a traditional 5, I would probably see some minutes with Yabusele at the 5 in the second unit. But I got to see a lot of Huck Porty minutes, and I was very happy with those minutes. Is any minutes that you got to see or any particular player that you saw, Joe, that stood out in terms of what you were looking for, a difference in how they got to play with other guys or anything like that?
Well, I mean, you nailed it. Huck kind of jumped off the screen, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like his rebounding, he does everything. He does everything at game speed, even though it's preseason. Like you could tell, he's trying to earn minutes.
He's trying to earn
Like,
it. He want to stop.
He's not just out there. He's not just out there like, oh, it's preseason. I'm too cool for school. Nah, that Joker want to play.
Facts.
He want minutes. I like what I see from Garrison Matthews. Obviously, I don't know. We was talking about it earlier. I don't know why this guy hasn't stuck anywhere. Like maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. But like, I'm not expecting him to be like this, like ironclad rotation guy. But I just don't see why this guy has been bounced around the league.
Mm-hmm.
Like that skill set is invaluable, bro. Like
Right.
not just shooting, right? Like anybody can shoot. There's a lot of guys in the league that can shoot, but movement shooting, like flying off screens, like all of that stuff, bro. Like that's a gift, man. And there's not a lot of guys like him. So I'm shocked that he hasn't stuck somewhere. But maybe somebody sees something. I don't know. He looked like he get after it. I'm not saying he's a great defender, but he gets after it on defense.
So he's serviceable, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a great question. That's a really, really good question. And I guess later on we could talk. I guess after Tune goes, we can talk a little bit more about that part of it in terms of will he be able to stick to this roster and what does that look like if he does? You know what I'm saying? But Tune, go ahead. Who is anybody that's jumped off the page for you?
I mean, Joe nailed it. Hawk definitely has, showed tremendous effort, this year, showing that he wants to be on the team, showing that he wants minutes, showing that he wants to contribute to winning. Deuce also, I mean, Deuce is Deuce, but Deuce is, stepped off that bench like, yo, I want to be that first man off the bench. Is yet to be seen. Unfortunately, Josh is hurt right now, so we haven't really been able to see him with this core right now. But I mean, Josh is a glue guy. He can fit with any team. He's with our team, so he could just plug in and do what he do. Another player, Garrison Matthews, definitely. Because we've been yearning that since like Novak. We haven't had a 3-point shooter like that since Novak. I could be mistaken, but that's the last person that I could think of. Ironically, you know, he's another Caucasian, but other than that, you know, Jordan is Jordan. He's gonna do what he do. Hoping that he steps up. He has been stepping up on defense thus far, you know, trying to show like New York, like, yo, you know, I'm gonna give my effort out here.
Yeah.
As far as the shot selection, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. I mean,
Yeah, he's been what we expected in terms of
yeah.
shot selection.
So I mean, that doesn't surprise me or like shock me or even get me annoyed. I'll take it. Pause. And then that's number 2. Sorry.
Pretty early, man. You got
Yeah,
10 minutes in.
I'm sorry. But other than that, yeah, everything's good. I don't want to just keep rambling, but yeah, other than that, I've seen one person. I'm just gonna be that person. I'm just gonna be that guy. One person that I already know that's not making the team is the fan favorite of everybody, which is Tyler Kolek. So I'm gonna just say that again.
He's got a contract.
He's got a contract.
I mean, yeah, but I mean draft capital. That's, you know, I'm just gonna keep that. You know.
Okay. I mean, that. You know what? Let's get into that part. Can we jump there real quick? Let me see.
I just want to.
I don't want to steer. You know.
No.
Doc, can I just say one thing about that?
Yeah.
The Knicks made Tyler Kolek the highest paid second rounder of all time. Like, it would be crazy that a year later they just like, yeah, you know what? We made a mistake.
But Joe, let me ask you something real quick.
This wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, we made plenty
No,
of
it
mistakes.
wouldn't be.
We made plenty of mistakes. But let me ask you, Joe, have you seen anything thus far that stands out that shows like, wow, Kolek is that dude?
I haven't seen anything that stands out that makes me think like, man, this guy needs to be a rotation player.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think back to last year when Brunson got hurt. Like, that guy came in handy as a guy that could at least run some offense and run the show and not kill you. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't turn it over. Remember, he had like, what was it, like 7, 8 straight games? He had like no turnovers, something crazy like that. Like,
a couple of games, I think.
So I think back to that. Brunson is not going to play 82. So I guess that's where my mind goes. But I hear what you're saying. Like, I don't disagree with you.
How do I feel about Kolek? I mean, my thing is, I like to have at least 2 young guys on my team. At least 2. Like, I can't have just straight vets. You know what I'm saying? But those 2 young guys have to be good. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Kolek isn't good because I do think he's good. I just don't know how he carves out minutes on this roster. Like, having young talent on your team is one thing, but having young talent that is just good enough to be on the team versus having young talent that's developing and getting better and better they're 2 different things. And I don't want to just have guys here because we need younger guys and we want to, we want to work through the farm, I guess. Am I kicking Tyler to the curb right this second? No. And I say that because I don't think on the court we've seen any reason to just straight not use him at all, right? But I think the issue with Kolek, people talking about trading Kolek right now, and even Dadier, is mainly because of all of the guys that we brought into training camp and we want to make this team. And I think that is what's sparking this conversation. You got guys like you mentioned, Garrison Matthews, who's a great vet who can shoot, move without the ball in his hands. You got Shamit, who you hope makes this roster. You know what I'm saying? I still want Shamit on this roster. There's a bunch of guys here. Like, I'm looking through it, and this roster is literally like, well, damn near 20 guys that, how are these guys all going to make the team and actually play? You know what I'm saying? So Malcolm Brogdon has to get a contract.
I mean, honestly, me personally, I take Kevin.
I actually forgot over him.
You forgot
I
about
actually
Malcolm.
forgot about Malcolm Brogdon, bro.
Yeah, it's like, and that's what I'm saying. That's what's sparking this
Like,
conversation.
that's a dude that if he's healthy, like, he can help you win games.
To help
You
you
know what
win
I
a lot.
mean?
And you saw what he did with the bench
Yeah.
last game. So
Yeah, the dude is a winner, man. So this is hard, bro. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to make these decisions. I'll tell you
like,
that.
as we say that all the time. We say that. I'm so glad I don't have to be the guy to make these decisions, because if you can get a somewhat healthy Malcolm Brogdon, and I say somewhat healthy because which somewhat healthy would be better than what he's been for the past couple of years. If you can get a somewhat healthy Malcolm Brogdon who can just come off the bench with some guys, and like if he's missing 10 to 15 games a year this year, let's say this year, I don't mind Deuce being the guy that stars primarily in that role with him not there, and then those minutes that Jalen and Deuce don't play, you just throw Tyler in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lose my mind about that.
Yeah.
So I would love to have Malcolm Brogdon on his team, because he's just I've always been a big Malcolm Brogdon fan, but just for this bench
He's a
season,
winner.
he's a winner. He's just a winner, man. So there's so many roster spots. I mean, the Tosan is there, but he's a 2-way contract. I think he's gonna be down with the G League guys.
Yeah.
We got Alex Len here. I don't think he makes this roster.
Nah,
No.
not the way
He's
Hawk
not
is.
missing this. Actually, he hasn't even played a minute. Has he played?
Yeah, well, he played, but like
He
in
played
like
in
the
Abu
first
Dhabi.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's his name is getting more burn than him though. Jameson.
Jemison, yeah. And I don't think he's making a roster either. So
Nah.
that's rough, man. Matt Ryan, he's not making a roster, especially not over Garrison Matthews.
No.
So it's just a lot of roster spots, bro. It's just a lot of roster spots that
RBL. Hold on, RBL. I don't drink coffee.
Oh, he did mention that earlier. Hold on, I gotta find that one. That was pretty damn funny.
I don't drink coffee.
Your name implies you drink regular. Yo, RBL is a funny guy, bro. Like I know him in real life. Like
I drink whiskey though.
That's one thing that is a constant in Joe's cup. It's gonna be some damn whiskey. No matter than what is going on, he's gonna be drinking whiskey, unless he's on the job. I hope. But yeah. I hope. Anyway, we can go to the next. I don't want to get you in trouble, my guy. So yeah, we're continuing on the roster spots, I guess. What do you think if they do make a trade, right? Let's say there's a world where they have to make a trade to keep a Brogdon or even a Garrison Matthews, and you need to free up a roster spot. What does that trade look like to you, Joe?
I mean, we got to go back to Kolek, bro, because I'm not trading.
Pacome?
I'm not looking to trade Dadier, yeah. So I'd rather trade the guy that's 25 years old.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And knowing that we got a veteran point guard, possibly, depending on whether he makes the roster or not, with Brogdon.
Yeah.
As much as I like Kolek, and I think back to last year where he really we kind of needed him, and he stepped up. Yeah, bro. I'm not trading Pacome Dadier if I could avoid it.
Yeah. And that's mainly strictly because there's one thing that we've always done, and that's we have never developed wings on this team. I don't remember the last time we've developed a wing ever on this team. I truly can't think of a wing we've developed. I mean, the closest one to it was probably Tim Hardaway Jr. That's the closest you get.
Nah, you might have to go further back, bro.
No,
a wing?
Maybe I can't. Maybe Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Like, it's been that long.
Dang.
It's been that long since we developed.
But even Trevor really turned into a good player when he went to LA.
After he left, right? Exactly. Yep. Damn. Oh, Wilson.
I was about to say maybe Wilson. Yeah, I was about to say Wilson.
Wilson Chandler. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you on that one. Wilson Chandler.
Oh, good one. Good
Yeah,
catch.
that
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah,
can see
Wilson
that.
Chandler was a bad motherfucker,
That
bro.
was a bad dude. He caught a banger
Like
today.
when he was healthy.
Did you see the alumni game today?
oh no, I
Mm.
missed that.
Yeah, they had J.R. Smith won the MVP. Wilson Chandler played. Monica McNutt played. There's a lot of people that played. It was a dope little game that they had. But yeah, Wilson Chandler caught a poster. I'm like, he's still jumping like that. I'd be scared. You know me with my Achilles. For those of you that don't know, I tore my Achilles like in July, the end of July. So I'm like 9 weeks out from post surgery. So I'm like scared of jumping. Like I, I don't want to leave my toes ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like a scary thing. But yeah, man, seeing this dude at whatever age he's at, jumping and catching posters, I'm like, every time I see him, I'm like, all right, he's good. But yeah, man, it's been that long since we've developed a wing that we drafted. So yeah, that too. He was always hurt. He was always hurt, but he always toughed it out for us. That's one thing that I always appreciated about Wilson, and missed when he went to Denver in that Melo trade. I would love to see him play with Melo. That would have been nice to see. Just have like a workhorse next to Melo, just wing. That was something that Melo never got to have either. But going back to the topic, I don't want to get rid of Pacome. Tyler's good, but there are like a plethora of guards on this team that we could get some useful minutes out of. Especially when you're talking about what was it, like the third quarter? It seems like the third quarter, one of these games, fourth quarter.
No, we didn't see him to the fourth quarter
In one of these games. I'm just like, at that point, that to me tells me that there are so many other guards out there that are gonna get those minutes above you. I can't think of any guard that got minutes that I would rather play Kolek those minutes. And that's not a jab at Kolek. I just don't see that happening. So, I mean, if there's one person, it would have to be Kolek, and probably some picks or something like that, just to free up some roster spots or something like that. So
my only beef for Kolek is he's a good distributor. He's a good like floor general when it comes to like IQ and ball vision. But pause. But that's all right. I got two more. That's fine. But the only thing with me is that he's not aggressive when it comes to the offensive side. Like he's afraid to shoot the ball, and it's like closed mouths don't get fed. Like shoot the ball. If you open, take the shot. Don't always look to pass, because then it's easy to defend you. Because they're like, okay, you might cross me up, but I'm gonna give you a good 5-10 feet, and then I'm gonna go run off for a double team because I know you're gonna pass it to somebody.
So the thing about Kolek is he's been getting some confidence, and what the thing about him is, I think he is very concerned with being a team player. Like it's in his DNA. So he's always gonna look to pass, which is not a bad thing. But it's just not what we need right now. We don't need
dogs.
Yeah, we need somebody who's gonna go get a bucket. If you are going to be the last guard off the bench, we don't need you getting 5 assists and 2 points. Like, I'd rather, if you're gonna be in the court for 7 minutes, you better give me 7 minutes of just ugly basketball, like going crazy. I don't care. Like, you out here dishing it. It's just cool. But that can't help us in 5 minutes of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, that style of play is not gonna help you in your career in 5 minutes. So, and like I said, I don't want to get rid of him. But if I had to make a choice, I'm not getting rid of Pacome. There were some people that were saying that it did look like they were showcasing Pacome because he started the first game because OG was out. But I just merely think that was a lot of Mike Brown trying to see what Kolek could bring in certain lineups, especially since OG wasn't there. So I don't know, man. I like Pacome. I don't want us to get rid of him, but who knows what this front office is thinking. And that's the other part we have to think about. Yeah, they might not want to get rid of certain guys, but if they have to make a move and there's only but so many options, they have to make a move.
You're
so
right.
whatever happens, I think is going to be the best for the team. But unfortunately, we're going to be losing something, or we're just going to rock out
Yeah,
with the roster that we had, and we won't get those. We won't bring in anybody from the training camp, which I don't see possible. You
how,
got to.
how many spots is up for grab?
All
I
right,
say
so
two.
Are there any
let's
free spots?
all right. Let's try to do this right here because I tried to get the roster up, right? So let's look at this right here. All right. We got top row. So usually a team can keep what? 15 guys on the team, right? And usually the bottom 3 don't play.
Mhm.
So top 3, that's 3 right there that are going to be on the team. And let's just say that Pacome and Tyler are on the team, right? So that's 3. This next row, are we saying that Malcolm Brogdon is a guaranteed contract right now? I don't want to say that just yet, but let's just see.
No.
So right now, yeah. So that's 5 so far in this first 6, and we didn't even get to the starting lineup outside of OG. So now you got Jalen Kolick, of course. So that's 7. I can't add any of these guys here yet.
That's
That's
10.
10 top row is 10. I'm gonna say 11, of course. Shamit, not sure, but and then Huck is 11. 11. So there's 4 spots.
That's 12.
That's 12.
That
Wait,
should
That's 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Eight,
11.
11.
Oh yeah, 12. Yeah, Huck is
12.
12. Huck is 12.
12.
Yeah. So that's 3 spots between Shamit, Garrison,
and Brogdon.
and Brogdon. So let's just say those are the guys that are going to get those contracts, right? Len's not going to get picked up. Tosan is 2-way. I think Diarra is 2-way as well.
Yeah, he is.
He's 2-way. Jemison's not going to get picked up. So Ryan's not going to get picked up. So the bottom 3. Oh, yeah, Kevin McCullough is also a 2-way. Yeah, Kevin McCullough is 2-way.
There's
So
3 2-ways.
there's 3 2-ways, right? So they got to give somebody else a 2-way contract. I wonder who that's going to be. Is it going to be Matt Ryan? Is it going to be Trey? I don't know.
Now Ryan might not be eligible.
He might not be eligible for a 2-way. Yeah. So Shamit is so we stopped at 12. So Shamit, you got to add Shamit in there. Brogdon is the second guy, and the third guy would be
Garrison Matthews.
Garrison Matthews. So that sounds like 15 to me. But of course, only 12 can suit up. So
But I mean,
I think most of those nights, Tyler Kolick is going to be in jeans, and that's not a slight at Tyler. I'm just saying he'll be in jeans. He's gonna be in some denim. Most night. Pacome, we're gonna be in some denim. And Garrison, I'd say, will be in some denim. So we'll see a lot of. I'd say we'll be able to see Malcolm and who's this guy? Shamit. I think we'll see Malcolm and Shamit. So I think that'll be the rotation. How many minutes these guys play? That's a completely different story.
Yeah, because he already said he only playing 9.5, 10. So I mean,
wow. I don't know, man. That's like you said, I hate to beat these guys, bro. Shamit is
so
playing.
you got the starting.
Yeah,
You got the starting 5.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you got Deuce, Josh Hart, and Yabusele coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's 2 guys. Who are those other 2 guys that might get minutes?
Those last 2 minutes, I would say.
I mean, Hawk got to get minutes because you can't play Mitch the whole entire game.
Yeah, I would say Huck for sure, and probably Shamit or.
I mean, what's the name? Because last year they just went back and forth with Mitch and Cat at the 5. I don't know if that's something that, because you could spread those minutes out. I don't know if that's something that coach is interested in.
I've seen
Huck doesn't necessarily have to play.
Well, so that's what I was saying. I do think that
Because you're starting 2 7-footers.
You're starting 2 7-footers, right? I do think he staggers those minutes, so Huck doesn't have to play a lot of minutes. He could literally average like 12 minutes a night because of him staggering Mitch and Cat, which I think he should do. You shouldn't play them next to each other all game long. I think you should stagger them. Always have some kind of scoring threat and defensive threat on the floor at all times.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take both off the floor and then you just running with Ariel and Yabusele.
well, no. Well, looking at his previous coaching tenure with the Kings and the numbers that went up for Sabonis when he had him at the 5, I could definitely see him running Cat at the 5. And actually his assists went up, Sabonis, when he helped him run at the 5, and his field goal percentage went up as well. So I could definitely see Cat moving at the 5. It's just giving Cat that breather because Cat is very under conditioned when it comes to up and down the court.
I
That
struggle
ain't
with.
fair.
I just think he has big ass feet. That's the problem with Cat, man, bro. Like we gotta round those feet out or something, bro. Like it's something gotta give because dudes feet are just too big for him to move the way we want him to. Like I can't even be mad at him half the time. I'm just like he just can't do it. Like I look at him, I'm just like, oh, like he really can't do anything about it. Like sometimes it's like Bambi type. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he moves sometimes, and it's mainly defense. It's mainly on defense. When he's on offense, he doesn't look like there's an issue. But I am looking to see how Mike Brown is going to use Cat defensively. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to have minutes with Cat on the floor and no Mitch, do you bring in Huck for those minutes? So I don't know. That's my thing. I don't know how much Mike Brown is going to trust having Cat on the floor for extended periods of time defensively. That's I don't care how fast you're running. You're balancing out your offense and your defense. Well, you're balancing out how much they're scoring too, because Cat's really not going to stop. If Cat's on the floor and there's no other big, they're going to attack the basket because they know he's prone to foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? Not that he's a bad defender. He's just there. He's just prone to.
Nah, he's a bad defender.
He's also a bad defender. I guess we can be honest. I was trying to be nice, but you know what I'm saying. I was just gonna say he's not a great defender. I wouldn't even say he's good.
Hey, listen, man. You could be good cop. I'll be bad cop. He's not a good defender.
No, he's not a good defender. He'll slap somebody dead in their face and look at him like, what did I do?
I mean, usually he didn't know he does it because he can't control his body. I mean, and that's when you talk about what I don't think he could use him the way he used Sabonis only because of that. Like one thing that
but to be fair, Sabonis is a terrible defender too. And he made the playoffs with him.
They also didn't have an option. They had to run them up. Who was that big?
That's true.
They didn't have nobody over there.
I'm trying to think, like
yeah, that was it. Like I can't think of anybody else that they would have been running at the big spot.
Tyler Lyles, I think. Trey Lyles. Sorry.
That's
not a big, bro.
Trey Lyles was over there.
That's the big ass motherfucker.
Yo, I heard that. Oh, Mike Brown loves Trey Lyles.
I did hear
Trey Lyles is like Mike Brown's Taj Gibson. Don't be surprised if Trey Lyles is a Knick at some point. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying.
Yeah, I would see something like that happen, but he's still on the right? He's still on the
he's on the Kings. Yeah, he's on the Kings. I mean, he's not a bad player. He's a all around. I won't say Swiss Army knife, but he can shoot the three. He can rebound, and he can play. Good enough defense. He hustles.
State, what up, my boy? Good to see you. Shout out to you, my guy.
What's good? What they do?
One of the day ones was good.
I hope that's not for Liberty. Not the way they sold.
Nah, bro. We not gonna talk about Liberty right now. We're gonna keep good vibes. Good New York vibes. We only talking about good New York vibes right now. You know what I'm saying? We only
there's not very many. Hey, look, man. There's not very in terms of sports. There's not very many good New York vibes right now. You got the Knicks.
And the Giants in
And
the
you
last.
got Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo.
That's what I said.
That's
Hold on,
that's the
hold on.
only good New York vibes right now.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on. You gotta remember that Tune is an Eagles fan, so he's not
Oh,
feeling
I remember, but I'm not. I mean, listen, I'm not a Giants fan. I could care less.
Me
But
neither.
I mean that did happen though, bro. I
That
mean,
did
you
happen.
just got it.
No, I did. I'm a realist. I love
I think I
football, love
just seen it.
basketball.
I literally think I just seen it end the friendship a couple of days ago. I'm not sure.
And the French.
That's we'll talk about that offline.
Oh boy. Listen, man.
I never thought football would end the friendship, yo, but
Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I did not want to hit up Tune because I knew not only did they lose, but they lost to the Giants, and I know he was not feeling that. So
All right, we're talking about the Knicks. All right, we getting off topic. All right, this is Knicks podcast. Let's talk about our beloved Knicks. All right.
Yo, this is State's fault. State came in here with the Statue of Liberty.
Nah, State ain't do nothing. State ain't do nothing besides be a loyal supporter, a loyal fan, and
hey,
stay black. That's all he did. That's all.
Listen, bro.
hey,
Jelani even said it. He said dirty ass birds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, Lonnie, you a God-fearing man. Why would you even say something like demonic like that? like
Yo, my man is definitely a walking concussion. Did you see? Yo, there's a clip of him in college headbutting a brick wall before a game, bro.
yeah. Listen, I give Cam Scatterbo 3 years, bro.
4 max, and he's not, bro. He's not making it, bro. That
man got 3 years, bro.
yo, my man is that's Chris Benoit. Never mind. Sorry, never mind.
Damn.
Next topic.
Damn.
Never mind.
Let's
Next topic.
Going. Wow.
Next topic.
All right. So yeah. We woo. Last thing we talked about was Trey Lyles. That was the last thing we said. So yeah. Trade at any point of the season or off season move. I wouldn't be surprised if Trey Lyles is here. But speaking of that word, the T word that we like to avoid so much, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Antetokounmpo.
Oh boy.
Let's get into it. This is the fun part. Let's save the best for last, right?
I'll let y'all do this.
You don't have a choice, Joe. First of all, the whiskey's not gonna let you stay out of this conversation. I don't know what you thought. The whiskey gonna be like, hold on. I got something to say. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm gonna let y'all got this.
Joe, he reaching for his hat. He finna slam that damn thing down and just start just.
Now I'm looking at the Brewers is up 2-1.
Okay. It's a nice little change of pace right there for you. But Shams Charania basically came out and you know what? Let me just read this right here. This is actually a source for SNY and Ian Bakley. So a source confirmed to SNY NBA insider Ian Bakley that the Knicks and Bucks had cursory talks about an Antetokounmpo deal in August. As ESPN first reported, the talks did not reach an advanced level. Bagley reports that winning a title in New York appeals to Antetokounmpo. Now, I'm gonna just stop right there. He said winning a title in New York appeals to Antetokounmpo. Now, it's not just I want to play in New York. Like, he wants to win a title in New York. That's something that you don't hear someone on another team saying while they're still on another freaking team, right? So, he goes on to say, and would be one reason why he sees them as a destination. I don't think he would go to the Nets and deal with that. So, I'll leave that there. Per Bagley, the Knicks and many other teams have mentioned the Antetokounmpo situation and will continue to do so. The majority of the discussions this summer between the Knicks and Bucks took place after the Knicks and Mikal Bridges agreed to an extension, which is just weird to me. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, if they were just trying to lock in on what they had because they ended up having a good run at it.
to end the season, but I don't know. And I'm not against it. I'm just saying, why have talks about a trade after you just, agreed to an extension with one of your players? I don't know. Due to the extension, Bridges was unable to be traded, which might have been the plan, by the way. Maybe they just wanted to make sure that he was untouchable, because we already heard that Jalen Brunson was untouchable in that deal, which he should be. And then now you make McCall untouchable, which to me says a lot, right? Because I think what they're also doing is they're trying to lay out what roster would fit if such a trade were to happen, right? Not banking on the trade, but if there were a sort of a Antetokounmpo trade, Giannis Antetokounmpo, by the way.
Wow.
I gotta say it. You gotta say it. But
but technically, when you say Antetokounmpo, if Giannis come, whatever how you pronounce that man name,
he on his way.
Thanasis.
There you go. I mean, he was already here.
He looking for that Knicks jersey. He was like, listen, I want to play again.
I want to play. Where is it?
Where's my jersey? I know it's still here. Listen, if the man who won a championship and was an MVP says he wants to play in New York, first of all, guys who say they want to play in New York typically end up in New York. If you come out and say it, then that usually happens, because New York is one of those teams where if you tell them you have interest, they'll make sure. Like, you saw what happened with the Melo deal. We talked about Chandler, Wilson Chandler, and how that went down and all of that. If somebody wants to play for your team, that is going to happen. How long did we hear about the Melo trade before it happened? We were hearing about Melo coming to New York for almost a year. Like, it might have been like 6 months maybe at that time. So, the what was that? The lockout was coming. So, there was a lot of stuff going on around that time.
I never forget that.
I never forget when it happened. I remember I think you called me, or I called you. We were on the phone. It was like 9:00. And I was like, yo, we got Melo. It was kind of crazy.
It was in the morning.
It was in the morning.
The trade, but the trade happened late as shit though.
No, late as night, yeah. But we didn't get alert till like early in the morning.
The trade happened like 11 p.m.
Yeah, I knew because I remember.
I knew because I'm up all night. Y'all know I don't sleep.
Yeah, I don't sleep neither. I knew that night because Dre.
No, you're right. It was at nighttime because I was laying in bed and I jumped up out my bed and I was like,
because we called one of us called each other. One of us called each other. I remember where I was. I was driving and I remember that conversation. I knew that it was going to happen because Dre, shout out to Dre, Andre Jalil, 3/4 of, actually 3/4. I'm bugging. 1/4.
Yeah. No.
1/5 now. Lord.
It's 1/5, bro. He fucked it up.
I fucked it up.
Wow.
Yo, it wasn't even you. First of all, you didn't. Yeah, this is good.
Oh, and then you're still laughing. Okay, all right.
That's good. Yo, stop, man. I can't count. Just take it. I can't count. I'm not the one that teaches my kids how to count.
Oh shit. My bad.
You know what I'm saying, Lonnie? Tell them it was never my. You know what I'm saying? Any school, no matter what school I was going to,
my bad, Toon.
I'm telling you, bro. That anyway, 1/5.
Yeah, that joke is gonna live on forever, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's funny because when we first added to the chat, Joe told a joke and it went over everybody's fucking head, and it was based off the ratio of everyone in the mix. So we were like, huh? And then he had to really break it down and say what he meant.
Yeah, because I called Cap like, huh? Oh, Apollo.
What did he mean?
I said, what?
Yeah, so I basically said that 1/4 of guard up Knicks, like 1/5 don't sound as good as 1/4.
Right.
Or
exactly.
Like a quarter, like a fifth just don't hit is like a quarter hit.
It don't. It don't. It don't sound. It don't sound. It don't sound the same. A fifth? I mean,
A
unless you're
fifth,
talking about liquor.
Yeah, unless you talk about Four Roses.
Four Roses.
Know what I mean?
he ready. He got the on deck. He got the bottle and he got the cup. Like my man said, if I need a refill, we here for it. Nah, but anyway, shout out to Dre. 1/5 of God Up Next.
You good, big bro?
His, I think somebody he knew. Was it his friend? No. It was my sister-in-law's. I forgot. Somebody we knew. They knew. I ain't gonna say me, but someone they knew, through friendship or family, something like that, worked, and I think still works for Madison Square Garden. So he knew something was happening. He didn't know that it was happening, but he got word that something was being worked out before it happened. Not like that night, but like it was like a week or two before. So we knew it was coming. At some point, we're like, yo, that trade is gonna happen. That Melo trade is. That's 4. Okay.
I'm keeping track. Track.
I'm sure you got one more.
I'm still.
Yeah,
Hey,
use it wisely, bro.
I ain't fouled out yet. I'm still in the game.
All right, man. We're gonna have to sit. You're gonna sit you to the last quarter, bro. Nah. So I knew that trade was gonna go down. So, like I said, if somebody wants to make it to New York and they're a star, usually that's just what happens because New York is not the kind of team that's gonna play with that. If they going, a lot of stars are scared to come to New York. So if you got a star saying they want to come to New York, they typically make that happen. So it goes on to say, due to the extension, Bridges was unable to be traded and can't be dealt until February 1st, 2026. So that might be a reason why they went ahead and made that extension, because there's a chance that we might be playing well by the deadline. There's a chance that we might not, and I have to be one to believe that if the Bucks are in a situation where Giannis can walk, is it this summer coming up?
Next summer?
Nah, it's next.
Not it's
because he signed through 26, 27. 27, 28 is a player option.
Yeah. So basically,
the pressure for them really starts next year because that's when they risk losing them for nothing.
Okay, yeah.
Like there's no rush for. That's why I'm like, I'm not really sold on it so much because they don't have to trade him. So why would they?
They don't have to trade him, but the only way it would happen is if he forced a trade, which wouldn't look right because he doesn't have.
And he has no leverage. He doesn't
have a trade clause. So, I don't know if he would want to do that because that might muddy the waters of him making it to New York. You know what I'm saying? So, I personally believe
he already popped shit and apologized, bro.
Yeah, he did. What did he say?
Nah, because he basically was. There was a rumor that he wanted out, and then he was like, "Nah, I want to stay." So he ain't built like that,
bro.
It's giving Dame Lillard energy.
Yeah. He's gonna wait until like he has no other choice but to say something, and then he'll say something. Like that's what I see. I don't necessarily see him in a situation where he's like, "Yo, I want to go to New York."
The hardest part for him though is that they are probably going to be too good for him to make it look good.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right.
Like with Dame, right? Like Portland was bad, so it was a little easier, and people could understand why a veteran would be like, "Yeah, the situation is not for me. It's a lot of young guys, and I kind of want to get out of here." I don't think that Milwaukee's going to be that bad, so they'll probably still be in the middle of the East. So it's gonna look worse for him to be like.
They still have an MVP caliber player.
We're in 5th place. I went out.
Yeah, like it would have made sense, right? And now
they don't really have a full roster though, so they
don't have it, but I still feel like they'll just because they have him, I feel like they'll figure out a way to win some games.
So if you look at
he's just that good.
They still have things that fit around them. They have a big that can shoot, a little bit more mobile than Brook Lopez now. So you look at that that is something that makes sense for him because he's the kind of guy he needs space. He's not going to drive into the paint. You got another big in there. You got to have somebody who can spread the floor. So you add a Miles Turner in there, that opens that up for him. Now, when you have a KPJ starting over there, that's where I start to question things because it's like you got Kevin Porter Jr. as your starting point guard. And that's not to say anything about him. I think he's a great backup. But I'm not sure if I'm going to say Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be my starter, and then we're going to be anything higher than the 5th seed. And however far Giannis can take you, because the team moves as Giannis moves.
Yeah, you see what Bob is saying, bro? I kind of agree with him. That's why I'm like, I'm not as head over heels for Giannis as some Knicks fans are.
Right.
I'm sorry, guys.
People are stuck on the name. There's more to winning than having a player like Giannis. Knicks trade for Giannis, we become as bad as the Bucks. No rush. We have Cat. Also, ISO will go up with Giannis. So, and that's there's always those kind of concerns. Like one of my boys, and shout out to you, Bob, B.O.B. I don't know why I said B.O.B. Maybe the rapper's fault I did that. Shout out to you, Bob. What happened to B.O.B., bro? Whatever happened to him?
He went off the conspiracy side.
That's right. Remember now.
Oh, he think the Earth flat?
Not the Earth flat, but he went into like, deep conversation that not everyone is willing to have, and they label him off as crazy, and now he's somewhere.
That's how it goes, bro.
Usually how it goes.
You can't come off as too smart nowadays, bro. Oof,
yeah, you better shut your mouth. You better shut your mouth, boy.
Are you intelligent?
Like you said, he's smart. Yo, we got a smart one, y'all. We got a smart one. Better keep your mouth shut. They ain't know what to do with the smart ones. They were like, "Oh yeah. He's crazy. Just put it in his resume. He's crazy." So RBL says B.O.B. found out if you take the periods out from his rap name, he's just Bob. He's just stupid. But anyway, like I was saying, I was talking to one of my friends, and that was a concern he had was the ISO. And I was saying to him, I said, if they did make that trade, I would be more concerned making that trade with someone like Thibodeau as a coach versus Mike Brown due to how he runs his offense. But still, I wouldn't jump to making that trade, especially right now. I think this team is developing chemistry. They didn't have an offseason at all. You didn't have really an offseason with Jalen and Cat and McCall and all of these guys together. So I think you kind of got to start developing some continuity with these guys without messing up the roster too much. If you do change anything, change the bench around. And that's kind of what they started to do. They started to structure their bench because that was what we came in saying last year. We like the starting lineup. Starting lineup's great, but it's the backup. That's the backup 5 that we're worried about. And what does that unit look like? So I think they did exactly what they were supposed to do by extending McCall and bringing in a lot of these other guys, Jordan Clarkson, and finding some veterans. And like I said last show, whenever you start to bring in guys like Jordan, not Jordan Clarkson, but Malcolm Brogdon, that's to me is a signal that a team is trying to win, because now you start to look for guys like, yeah, they might have not had all of those minutes that they've had in the past and all of that, but now we can actually use them in certain scenarios and situations that they can be productive in. So you talk about a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, like I said, he's always hurt, but in this offense, we're not looking for him to start. We're looking for him to come in and back up Jalen Brunson or back up whoever is going to be ahead of him. But he has the, I would say, experience and IQ that a bench unit needs. And even sometimes you can run him with certain lineups that include some starters, because he does have that IQ to just make the right pass and the right play and be in the right spots. So when you start to look for these kind of guys, like I said the last show, you start to bring up the vibe of the Sean Livingstons and the Andre Iguodala's, the guys who used to be someone who was a starter who could really bring you something, but
due to injuries, they can't do that anymore. But we still want you to bring what you can bring to the table for this team. So I think that's where we are, which is why I don't see like we talked about
Oh,
what happened.
it's Cowboy Bob, guys. The
Oh, the
smiley face
emoji,
with the
the emoji
cowboy
is
hat
actually the cowboy hat.
is yes.
It's Cowboy Bob, but Bob is cool. No. We're not calling you Bob now. It's over.
Nah, it's Cowboy Bob. It's official now. It's over.
Cowboy Bob.
No, he's Bob. I'm
Nah,
not
it's
going
Cowboy
Cowboy.
Bob.
No, he's
Nah,
Bob.
it's Cowboy. Oh,
That's
you don't like
Bob.
You don't like Cowboy because I get it. I get it.
Yeah, you got to deal with that. That's you need therapy, bro.
You need therapy. PTSD. You think about the Cowboys, man. We're not even talking about football right now. It's cool.
I don't want to hear about thinking about nothing. Do we need to bring up what Joe said that he was having nightmares about?
What was Joe having nightmares about?
Not nightmares. He was sleeping about.
Oh yeah, I did say that was a little sad. He said these are things that
I don't want to hear that. Don't be calling the pot black in the kettle and then they run it over and all this other stuff. We deal with the same stuff.
I just wasn't sure if you knew. I know that I need therapy.
Oh no, I know.
Joe
I know. You talking to somebody. You know what? I'm not even gonna go here and make myself look crazy. I know I need therapy. I know.
It's okay. We good. But anyway, man. Just to wrap it up on the Giannis subject, I personally believe that the front office trusts and believes in this roster. I think they. Oh, that's interesting. Carbon Intellect said, forgot where I heard this, but they said Giannis doesn't want to play without a shooting big, which makes sense. Like I was saying earlier, you gotta have someone who spreads the floor at the five because he has to get to the basket. So I don't think we trade Cat.
Imagine Giannis and Mitch together.
That would be disgusting.
Nah, you know what?
That would be disgusting.
Oh my god!
You know what I think?
2004.
That
would be crazy.
I really think like there was a reason why that rumor was put out there. And that's either to, everyone always tries to show up the Knicks and make it seem like we're like some circus that we don't know what we're doing. But I really feel like that was put out as a subliminal, like if the season doesn't go well, they might go after Giannis. And I feel like the players that would be in that trade would be like an OG. I highly doubt Mitch will be in there because they already have Miles Turner over there. So for them to get another big wouldn't make sense. But I think like OG, Pacome, and some draft picks will go.
Miles will be playing the 4 if I had to make a trade for Mitch. Like I'd be like, yo, whatever, bro, move over. You ain't in the paint anyway. Get out of here. That's just That was kind of the issue. Don't want to PTSD from the playoffs. Anyway, yeah, man. I like the roster that we have. I think with more chemistry and more playing time, more minutes with each other, I think this roster can get right back to where we were. Especially with what I'm seeing. Another thing that we didn't talk about yet that I was very happy to hear is that this last game they didn't run any plays. Something that a report that we heard.
Yeah, I seen that.
They didn't run any plays. It was just read and react the entire time. And I think
it's probably why they shot 29% in the first half.
Right. But to me, I like that because you needed to get some experience with the offense. Like I don't want to call a set play. There's going to be some times where we can't run plays. Like that's what McCall.
Well, you can't run a set play every time.
No. I mean, but McCall even said it. He said there's basically like in the fourth quarter, there's a lot of those times where you can't call a play. Like we have to read and react. The energy is too high. We're going back and forth. You got to. The pace is what you have to keep up.
It's loud as shit.
We don't got time to hear about a play or hear somebody call out a play. Like you have to read and react. So that's what I do like about it. Is sure, there's gonna be some plays that he's gonna implement that these guys can run when there's nothing going. They can't get something going. But I do like the fact that they're learning how to run without a play being called. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see these guys use each other more in terms of
use your teammates, spread the ball, and swing. Just keep swinging. Like I was watching. There's a clip somebody had posted on YouTube, and it was just different guys that just ISO, and they even had Jalen Brunson in there, which I felt some kind of way, but whatever. But yeah, Jalen Brunson, Shy. They had Luca, and they were talking about this this generation's offense, and then they went and showed a clip of just a bunch of Spurs offense from like the 2000s, and it's crazy how much the ball moved around, bro. It's just ridiculous. Like I didn't even. I used to really think that team was boring, bro, because they wasn't dribbling the air out the ball. Like, can you imagine? Like we really called them boring because they wasn't.
I never found them boring though. I never found them boring.
If you love basketball, the Spurs was the epitome of like what
they played basketball. Yeah, like that's what basketball is.
As a kid, no kids were really looking at the Spurs and like excited to watch the Spurs play because
that's why
we're enamored with stars. That's just
that's why I love the that's why I love the WNBA though, because it's basketball. Bro.
It's basketball.
It's like it's 5 people all hooping together.
Oh, Randall 1970. Is it Randall? I don't know how you say it actually, but he says right now I do not want Giannis on this team, but if the Knicks do not go to the finals this season, I am not opposed to bringing him to New York. See that, and that's next season is when we start to have these conversations a little more if we don't make it, because at the end of the day, that is basically the idea. The idea is if Giannis wants to play here and they want Giannis, which I believe they want Giannis. Clearly, they had trade talks with him with Milwaukee about him. If we don't play well and they don't play well, I think both teams are okay with making a move. You know what I mean? But I also think about how the season ends. If we do get to the conference finals again and lose, do you go make that move? Is that a move that you want to make for a team that just made the conference finals?
If it's doable.
I'm scared to make that move. And I say that because if the team can make back-to-back conference finals appearances, even if they didn't make it out of the conference finals, I can't sit here and say that if we traded multiple pieces, which we would have to trade to get Giannis, if we're gonna make it right back there, or if it works. You know what I'm saying? Like you're basically saying, all right, let's make this trade to see if it works. So that's why I'm not sure if you make that trade. Now, if we get to the playoffs and then now there's some struggle and we don't really get to the Eastern Conference Finals, or we barely make the Eastern Conference Finals and we get swept, I think the conversation is a little different. But I do think it's about how it looks. It's about how it looks. I'm not opposed to bringing Giannis to the Knicks either. But I'm also excited about this team. I want to see what this team does. I think there's so many things. You got Macau, you got OG. There's so many things that these guys can do defensively. You bring in Cat last year. You have a whole year and an offseason to work through some chemistry with those two. I want to see some pick and roll with them this year. Like that's one thing I didn't really get to see a lot of last year with those two. And I don't know why. Of course, they're
at the beginning. Well, we know why though, bro.
I mean, we know why.
It's because teams started guarding dude with a wing,
right?
And that's when the pick and roll dried up. If you remember early in the season, they were running that shit heavy, and it was effective.
Right.
And then teams were just like, screw this. We're just going to guard him with a 6'7" forward. And that pick and roll was going to be pointless pretty much.
And then Jalen figured out how to navigate those pick and rolls. And then the navigate being guarded by those wings. And then the pick and roll never came back.
No, they started guarding Cat with a wing.
Oh, you talking about
Cat? They started guarding Cat with a wing.
Okay. You talking about? I thought you were talking about Jalen. Okay.
So it made the switch. It made everything pointless.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do want to see though. Like, you have to run the play all the time for them to just say, let's just put a big on him, right? So now, if you're gonna run him as a big in an offense where he's gonna be primarily running big, you can't just put a wing on him all the time. And then when he does have the big on him, let's run the pick and roll. It doesn't have to be all the time, but it has to be at times where Giannis is being guarded by a big, because that's where the mismatch comes in.
You can't have him running screen when you got a wing because now you got the wing on Jalen. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it would make more sense if you have y'all are crazy. I just think it makes more sense to. I even forgot the point that I was trying to make with the way these guys are talking in this chat. Y'all are crazy. Anyway. Regardless, the Giannis to New York thing, I think we can put a little pause on it until the off season, until we get to the playoffs and we start to see what it starts to look like. But I don't know, man. I think we have a good team. Just to wrap it up a little bit, we reached our little hour mark that we're trying to hit, and it seems as though we have most likely cleared up on a lot of these. Yeah, y'all are silly as hell. What was the comment I looked at? The Giannis will fit well. There's 62
Pause.
62 gyro carts in Manhattan going up 6th Ave. And Lonnie said not the street meet. I'm like, y'all are crazy.
Pause. I'm
Yeah, that's like 7 pauses,
I
bro.
already found out.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You out of the game now. You got to.
It's fine. It's fine. I punched the ref in the face and I cursed everybody out. I'm getting ejected. All right, peace out.
You just ejected out of the game.
Motherfucker threw the ball in the crowd like Josh Hart. Said I'm out of here. Going back to the desert to ride a camel.
That shit is funny as hell.
My pet falcon waiting on me.
Pet falcon. Yo, that damn falcon scared the shit out of OG. Did y'all see that?
Nah, I ain't see that.
OG almost shitted himself, bro. That was funny as hell. The dude tried to make him pet the falcon, and he reached OG, was like, "Oh, it's mad funny." I'm like, this is why black people shouldn't do certain things. Just stay away from certain things. You just scared of it. But anyway,
Yo,
you
you got $10, bro. You got $9.99.
Yeah, what you need? What's good? Wait.
The pause premium.
Oh, I'm
Pause
sorry.
premium.
I got you. I'm gonna send it on cat. What you want? Apple
Said,
Pay, Zelle.
The pause
Catch
premium plan is $9.99. Just pay it for the unlimited use.
Okay, I got you. Just send me the link. I'll send over the payment.
Oh man, y'all are funny as hell. Any last words or non-pausable comments you guys want to add into here before we get up out of here?
Non-pausable.
Not many.
Well, nothing could be paused no more, right? Because my man used all his pauses.
Nah, yeah, I'm already ejected.
Oh, I can pause. He can't pause.
Oh, you can pause. Nah, you can't pause, bro.
Why can't I pause, bro?
You don't.
I only use one of my fouls.
Just don't say no flagrant stuff, and we good.
I only use one of my fouls.
Honestly, in 2025, I don't even know what's flagrant. What is it? My man said Giannis will fit well, and you said pause. Like, what was he supposed to say?
No, bro, it gets crazy out in these streets. This is why we got to put a pause limit, because anything is pausable nowadays.
Giannis.
They said street meat. You know what I mean?
It's getting
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, RBL, you said $9.99, right?
Yes, Cowboy. State Wilson. State Wilson. Joe, why are you laughing, bro?
Like street meat, bro. Like,
all right, yo, is that $9.99 before tax, or is that just $9.99 flat? Because it's getting wild right now.
Nah, bro. I don't know about you, but
yo,
I don't know what's sales tax in what's sales tax in New York.
Oh man,
yeah, I don't even know. Everything going up in price.
I know Jersey is 7%.
Bro, I heard cigarettes at $30 now.
No, it's wild.
Pack. Are you kidding me? What is the point of smoking them things now?
So with tax, you looking at 1069, twin.
He said, "Oh no, 1083." He's talking about tariffs. It's going, yeah, bro. You're
gonna have to really just put your money money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we gonna have to make
Wow.
it.
All right.
Listen,
So we are at
Why?
hour
What is
and
money going in someone's mouth? Why is that a pause?
Listen, you see what I'm saying? You got to be careful in these streets, bro. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
is nobody really wants to put money in their mouth.
All right.
hey. All right. So what I'm gonna say is the reason why that Giannis trade didn't go through is because they didn't get Dolan on the phone. They said, Leon not available. Get off my phone. They said, nah, let me talk to Dolan. Boop, boop, boop. Not happening.
Yo, shout out to my boy Niz. Shout out to my guy. He's a first time caller. Love the show. Real quick, Orlando Magic. He's an Orlando Magic fan. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. Can't wait to see you guys in the playoffs.
I respect
I'm
Paulo.
mad at him. Like,
Paulo.
mad at
Yeah, all right.
Now, Paolo's my guy. I'm a Paolo fan. I'm a Duke fan. Pause. I gotta pause that too, I guess. Cause look,
Nah, wait, what? I was
look at
like,
him.
what?
Nah, look, you see his face? You seen his face? I seen your face when I said that.
What did I say? I didn't do anything.
I'm gonna rewind it.
What did I do?
I said Duke fan. You was like,
I
anyway.
didn't.
You did what? All right. So, like I said,
I didn't even do
I'm a
anything.
big Paolo Banchero fan, so I can't completely hate the Orlando Magic. That is one team. And shout out to State. State was the first person that said this. He said, if I see the Orlando Magic in the playoffs, I'm worried. And he said this last year. This is last year.
Man,
So,
whatever, yo. State worried.
talking about-
State scared of everybody, bro.
Orlando don't really got nobody though outside of Franz, Bane, and Paulo.
That's
who-
a big three right there.
I know, but who they got on their bench? Who they got running the point? Jalen Suggs. He can't even make it through a whole season. Well, they do got Tyrus Jones.
I ain't
Never mind.
gonna lie, bro. I ain't
They
gonna
got
talk
Tyus
much
Jones.
trash about Orlando
They
Magic.
got Tyus Jones off the bench.
They're a good team. They're a good team, but like State was shaking in his boots.
Nah.
Like
They got
it
Tyus Jones.
Nah,
Yeah.
it was bizarre.
He said State is shaking in his boots.
Nah, Orlando do got a good team. Actually, I take that back. And then they got Wendell Carter. He all right. He pretty tough.
It's a good team, bro.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
got a
good.
good team.
It's one of
I take
those
that back.
teams that. So last year, the reason why I wasn't too concerned with them last year, and it's only because they didn't shoot the three ball well. If they shot the three ball well for a lot of those matchups that we played against them,
Pause.
if they shot the three well, what did I say?
That wasn't.
See, Joe, nah, bro, nah, bro.
Joe.
Pit stop. Go change your tires. You gotta go change your tires, bro. Nah, that ain't work. They put the wrong tires in. You gotta take that one back to the store. You gotta go back to the store with that one. Nah.
Yo, speaking of 3-point shooters, yo, Desmond Bane looked like he should be an MMA fighter. He don't even look like his arms work enough to shoot a three.
My man shooting 3-pointers with his forehead, bro.
Yo, he Aki as hell for no reason. Like, my dude, this ain't football. This basketball.
New name for your podcast is Pause Up Next. All right, man. All right, clearly, I think we've wrapped everything up. There's not much more Knicks to talk about now. Oh wow, that was quick.
Oh wow,
He got right the fuck about
wow.
it.
He said, "All right, yep, I'm out."
He said, "Oh yeah, we done." Yo, that is funny as hell. Nah, shout out to the chat. The Desmond got Trex arms. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Desmond Bane can shoot the shit out of the ball, but he looked like an action figure, bro. Like he really looked like that. Yo, why you put the dinosaur? Yo, that was funny as hell. I said it's time to go. Joe got right the hell up out of here. He said, "All right, yo, I'm all like that."
Peace.
Nah, I don't know how that happened.
Yo, RBL, where do you get this stuff from? He said Desmond Bane is the only player that needs to bend to reach his pocket.
Yo,
I've never heard that in my life.
they got no. That's it, yo. That ass. They really got to give him like an elastic jersey just for it to fit.
Bro, my man said he has to bend to reach his pockets. Dog, just that visual is crazy. Oh my god! It said, "Watch him out." Yo, it's all love, man. You know how it is, bro. It's a brother. It's a brotherhood. He said, "Bro, got no arm, it's just shoulder to bicep." Yo, that is crazy.
Yo, he
Shoulder to
work out so
bicep.
much. His face even looks strong.
Yo, I told you, bro. You shoot with his forehead. I don't even
Yo,
know how he does it. That's wild. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. But chat, y'all definitely showed out. Y'all showed out today. Cowboy Bob came through. Coach was in here earlier. We had Carbon Intellect in here. RBL, of course. Jelani, Niz. You guys came out and who's that? Who else did we see?
Cowboy Bob.
Nah, I mentioned Cowboy. State, of course. State
Okay.
came through. I'm missing one. Yeah, I said Coach. Yeah, I got you. No, somebody else. Randall. Shout out to y'all. If you're still in the chat, do me a favor. Hit that bell so you're notified when we go live, man. You guys have any other points you want to hit, or you just want a final to go statement? I guess no. That doesn't sound like you guys have anything.
I mean, if I say anything, I'm gonna get flagged.
No, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's the last one.
All right.
Jesus
Yeah.
Lord.
It's all right.
No, go ahead. It's the last one.
I don't got nothing,
Everyone
bro.
just say, everyone stay blessed. Everyone stay highly favored. If y'all on the East Coast, be safe because this nor'easter's coming.
Facts.
And then watch your mouth. Don't say nothing plausible.
And I will say,
Very hard to do.
share this. Share it with, share with everybody. Share it with your pastor.
You little rusty. You getting back to it.
Yeah, share it with your. I mean, I don't know if we got any women in here, but your gynecologists.
Whoa.
You got kids. Share it with their pediatrician. Share with everybody, man.
You going to church tomorrow? Share it to the congregation.
I would rather hear that than the gynecologist one. That was crazy, bro. Could you imagine mid appointment? Hey, this is podcast. Like, nah, bro.
So,
Yo, if your gynecologist is a Knicks fan, why not?
Yo, say it before. Never mind, bro. Never mind.
Nah, wait till he down there doing his thing.
Hey, whoa, hey,
Pause. That was.
Whoa.
You gotta pause that one.
That's why we gotta go.
Nah, bro, because that look, see, even go to bed whiskey. Yo, this is so
this shit's
yo, see, all right, yo,
going off the rails.
Yo, RBL, I just paid my premium, so now I got unlimited pauses. All right, I just want everyone to hear that. That's on record.
Oh my god, you guys are funny. Go Yankees. That's all I got to say, man.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Go Yankees.
Uh-oh.
Baseball.
Oh.
What just happened? I say Yankees and something.
The Brewers.
The Brewers did something.
Is it 4-2? 4-1?
Jesus Lord.
Oh.
What inning? What inning is it?
I can't see from here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's 3-1, but I can't see from here, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't see from here what inning it is, but they just
wait.
they
What
up
are
3-1.
the teams that's left? What are the teams that's left?
Whoever wins this game plays the Dodgers in the ALCS, and in the East, in the American League. I'm sorry.
And then the Blue Jays.
Whoever wins this game plays the Dodgers in the NLCS, and in the American League, the Blue Jays play the other team.
Whatever other.
I can't think of the name right now,
You're
bro.
gonna ask me because I don't know no baseball teams. I just now started playing MLB, so I don't know nothing about baseball.
They play the Mariners. The Mariners.
I finally know what a 643 is, bro. I feel like I know stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what a 643 is, bro. Yeah, I know what a 643 is.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
6'4", 6'4", shortstop to second base.
Wait. What
to
did you say?
to first base.
Hold on. Tune, what did you just say?
I ain't say nothing.
Did you say 13?
No, wait, what?
My man
No,
said 6'3" and 13.
No, I said a 6'4"
I mean,
shooting
it
guard.
is.
6'4". All right, bro. Thank y'all for tuning into the Garden Knicks podcast. I'm your Paulo Reed. I'm here with Tune and the regular Joe. Thank y'all for coming out and with the unlimited pauses for the show. Chat, appreciate y'all if you still here. Hit that bell.
Appreciate y'all.
Hit that like button, hit that bell so you're notified when we go live as well. Thank you for tuning in to the Garden Knicks podcast. We will see you guys next week. Maybe sometime during the week. The next game is Monday versus the who are we playing Monday? Lord, it's right here.
I just saw it.
Is it Monday?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
play
it is
Monday,
Monday
and
the
then we play
13th.
on the 17th.
Wizards. We play the Wizards on Monday at 7:30, and then we play.
And then we play who we play on the 17th, which is I think
Charlotte.
Thursday or Friday.
Friday we play. So Monday we play the Wizards, and Friday we play the Hornets.
Yeah, and the season openers on the 22nd.
And then it's time to go for real.
Then it's
Yes,
time to go for real, man. Let's get a nice little undefeated preseason. I would like for us to
open
continue.
against Cleveland, right?
Yep, Cleveland.
Oh, you'll be open against Cleveland October 22nd.
Yeah,
and
October 22nd.
Cleveland
is crazy
Boston.
right now.
Man, to start the season, first 4 games we got Cleveland, Boston, Miami, and Milwaukee. So that's gonna be a nice.
Yeah, them niggas, they hate us.
Who, the Bucks or Miami?
Nah, just the
No,
NBA.
the schedule
the NBA.
makers.
Oh yeah. They.
I mean, but not
always-
necessarily because I'm not really. Me personally, I'm not feeling threatened by Boston. Boston lost everything.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're still gonna be a gritty team. They're still.
You gotta watch them though, bro.
Yeah,
They still got winning in their.
Mm-hmm.
And they got winning in their culture now, bro. Like they tasted that. So
yeah, pause. But they also lost like a lot of defense.
I think long term, they're not gonna be the same team like throughout the course of an 82 game season. But I got a feeling they're gonna show up against us.
I mean, just know they got Anthony Simons starting at point guard. So good luck with that on the defensive side.
I ain't gonna lie, Anthony Simons is a bucket though.
No, he is. But we have players to defend him.
I mean,
and they're much taller than him.
You put McCall on him. I mean, he's gonna have to guard Jalen if he's at the 1, which is not.
I think Jalen could keep up with Anthony.
Who? No. I'm saying Anthony's gonna have to guard Jalen if he's at the 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
good luck.
That's what
good luck. Yeah, good luck with that.
But on defense, I would say that McCall is probably gonna be guarding him. So
no, because then you got to put Jalen on Jalen, and I'm not doing that. Pause. I'm not.
Jalen's probably not gonna be the 2. He's probably the 3 in that whatever lineup they're gonna have. I wouldn't say that he's a 2, because remember Tatum's not there.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have Sam Hauser starting at the 3.
I'd rather Jalen guard Sam Hauser than guard Anthony Simons. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's most likely who they're gonna hire Jalen on.
Yeah, and Sam Hauser. I'm cool. Anyway, so RBL said all is what he said. We're gonna have to learn sign language, but apparently it means good night. Have a good night. I don't know if this is true or not, but RBL, he got the jokes. So this is the boy who cried wolf situation. I don't know if
my daughter speak ASL. I'm gonna ask her.
Just save that little clip right there. You might have to screenshot it and ask her if that's true. But anyway,
I'll find out.
Like I said, we have some games coming up Monday. Looking forward to seeing the Wizards, and then Friday versus the Hornets. We might see you guys in between those 2 games. If not, we'll see you guys next weekend. But we out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming through. And don't really have much else to say. I think should be it, right?
That's
y'all done? Be good.
Stay blessed.
Go Knicks.
Stay blessed, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Pass the mic to a killer, he get the slaying. I'm Kakarot, all of my bros is Super Saiyan. We stacking blocks, protect the basket, you in the playing. We at the Mecca, hit the game winning shot like I'm Jalen. Manifesting energies, praying for my enemies. Taking vacays in the keys, working on our synergy. Changing up my wardrobe, never my identity. Smoke until I gotta